Alright, so I've done a bit of my Ghost Ark, and I decided to take a break from it really quick, and I'm making these wraiths. I don't know if you can see it or not. They are the cables. These cables over here that normally attach to the warriors to help like repair them when they're on it. And then I'm just taking their bodies and their heads, and so their arms aren't going to be out. I don't really care, because Games Workshop doesn't have a model out of wraiths right now, because I guess they're making a fine cast one or resculpting it or something, or they're just never going to come out with one. This is and it's really nice because on the bottom there's a little nook, and you can use that to pop into a base. And so what you can do is just cut out cardboard in the same size base. It's a Terminator base, so just cut out a cardboard base out of that and then use that. Or if you go on eBay, people sell the Terminator bases. They're just large bases, or medium bases, I can't remember. I think large is, no, it's Monsters Creature. Either way, yeah, if you can get bases for it, amazing, and if not, just use cardboard. It's way cheaper, and it doesn't really matter. So yeah, really what you're doing is you're just assembling their body. So if you don't make another one. So let's cut out their body pieces. So you have the front. And it doesn't really matter. Yeah, some of them are like they're intentionally broken. Like they have like a wire or two sticking out. Just use them as like, I don't really know what to call them. Just like they've won so many battles or something, I don't know. Yeah, just clean it up a bit. And here we go. That should do it for now. Alright, let's put it back. So, it's pretty simple to do. You need 4 parts. You need front, back, head, and cable. And really besides that, paint and glue. Well, I guess you don't need to paint your models, it's just highly recommended. Go. So then just grab your glue, and I'm just going to put a little dab in the back, and tap it again. There we go. And just push it together a couple seconds. And there we go. You have a body. I don't know if it's going to focus or not. You end up with a body, and then you grab a tail. So most of these will look the same, but it's better than spending like, I mean, it's 15 or 20 bucks a wraith, probably 20, plus shipping on eBay to get these. So in my mind, it's worth it. There we go. So we have a tail. Cable, or whatever you want to call it. And they're really cool because they actually have scarabs climbing up the cable. So that could be nice. And if you do a bit of converting, you can have the 2 spines intertwine. But I don't really care that much. I like to use a small knife in my hands just to do the cleanup. You can also use a file like this, but this thing's a pile of crap, so I don't use it. I started using it with my Ghost Ark, and then just like take a knife to it. It's faster, gets the job done. using a flat knife, like it's just like a square end, you can use any knife really. It doesn't matter. As long as it can cut, you're good. And be careful. Don't cut yourself. I already cut my finger while making this. There we go. So now we take the top end of it, not the end with the little gripper, I guess you could call it. And you're just going to pop a little dab of glue on that. There we go. And we grab the bottom side of his body. And we just pop that on. And there we go. And then you can kind of position him how you like. So just have that vertical to the ground. And then you can have him leaning forward more, or kind of leaning back more, however you want to do it. I'm just going to have him like that. And make sure you leave this little nub on the end. It'll help like pop him into his base a little bit. So yeah. Straighten you up. There we go. And then you just pop him on his side, and he's done. So that's what there is to making a wraith. Oh, wait, and the head. I guess you guys all know how to put a head on, but I guess I might as well finish it. So. I hate doing the really, really small parts, just because they're so hard to clean up, but because they're so small, you notice detail in them far more, so it's more important to clean those parts up. So, grab your glue. Oh, we got a lot coming out now. There we go. And that's another thing you can do, is just wipe if it's pushing out too much glue. Now I know if you use the Games Workshop one, it doesn't. Or if you're using super glue, it shouldn't. But in the case that it does, just wipe it on the table if you're using testers. Because you can always use it again. Or wipe it on a piece of paper. Cause I'm working on a plastic table, so I really don't care. Because it'll dry to it anyway. So, yeah, that's good. And what I thought about doing is just making them warriors and have like their legs and cut it off and then have them on bases. But I noticed that all except for like 2 pairs of the legs are broken, like without legs on one side and stuff, and so it just wouldn't look right. And also to trim all the stuff that normally fits on the bottom away would take an extremely long time, and for 10 warriors it's not really worth it, because I can just buy 12 warriors, and I get scarabs with that. So yeah, I figured I'd make wraiths because they're 20 bucks a piece on eBay, and stores don't sell them anymore. So yeah, that's it. And yeah, I'm hoping I'm going to be putting this video up closer to when I make it, but it might, I don't know, it might vary in time. So yeah, thanks for watching how to make wraiths, and leave in the comments any questions you have about it, or comments, or things you would do instead, like maybe trimming up a different part and putting on an arm from something, or just let me know how you would convert your thing, or any suggestions you have for future videos I should do. So yeah.